Good morning. We're going to talk today about identifying the y-intercept when we're given a table of values. We have a table here with the x and y values labeled, and I have gone ahead and highlighted them, x and y. And I'm going to figure out where the y-intercept is just from looking at this. Well, one thing to remember is when you have x and y values on a table, what you really have are ordered pairs. And ordered pairs look like this, x and y values. Your x value is your first value and your y is your second one. So if we write these as ordered pairs, we would have -6 and 6, -4, 5, -2, 4, and 0, 3. Okay? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and plot these points on a graph, and then I'm going to identify the y-axis. So I have a graph here that I've drawn. The first thing I'm going to do is label my axes. This is x, this is y, okay, y and x, and I'm going to label I'm going to plot my points. The first one is -6, 6, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6 is my x value. X, remember, tells you whether you're going left for negative values or right. And then 6 is my y value. Y means up and down, so I'm going to go up because it's positive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to plot my point right there. There's my 6, 6. -6, 6, excuse me. My second one is -4, 5. And I'm going to go ahead and label this as -4, 5, -1, -2, -3, -4. And 5, remember, is my y value telling me to go up or down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plot that point. The next point is -2 and 4. -1, -2, then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then my final value in this table is 0 and 3. Well, 0 means I don't go left or right. I just stay right here at the 0, the origin, because remember this point is 0, 0. So 0, 3 is what I need to plot. So I'm at 0, 1, 2, 3. So I went up 3 spaces. And if I go ahead and I plot this line, remember the lines would go on. It's not a line segment. So the lines would go on like this. Okay? And I can see that my y-intercept, where the line crosses or is interrupted by that y, is right here at that 3. And I can look at the table, and that means where the 0 is my x, and 3, so 3 is my y-intercept. Let's try another one and see if we see any similarities to that graph. So here's another graph right here, and here is a table. Okay, we have x's and y values. So let's go ahead and plot these and see what we can find out. So we have our first value is x is 0 and y is -5. So I know that the 0 means I'm right here at the origin, and I'm not going to go left or right, but I am going to go to -5. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Then the next value is 2, 0. Well, the 2, since it's an x value, is telling me, oh, I'm going to be moving left or right. So I'm going to go 2 to the right because it's positive, 2. And 0 means I'm not going to go up or down. I'm just going to stay right there. So that's my second point. My third point is 4, 5. So I'm going to go ahead and go over 4 points, 4 value to the value for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now I have 3 points, which is enough to go ahead and plot my line. The next one they gave me is 6 and 10, which would be way up here. So I'm not going to do that one, but I am going to go ahead and draw my line since I have enough points. Whenever you're going to construct a line, you need to have at least 2 points. And this one already gave me 3, so I'm in good shape here. So I've drawn my line here. And I can see that the y-intercept is right here. on the y-axis, because that is the definition of a y-intercept. And it's at -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. So my y-intercept is -5. So when I look at my table, oh, look here, -5. There it is again. It's -5, 0, -5. That's my y-intercept. And at the previous table, it was 0, 0, 3. So the things that these two charts have in common is that we are seeing that the y-intercept is happening whenever our x value is 0. So that's a really good hint. If you're looking at the table and you see an x value of 0, look at your y value, because that's going to be your y-intercept.